corner. She stopped at a stoplight and she said, "Hey, honey, you want some company?" I said, "I sure do." And we jumped in the truck and went for a little drive. Okay, so first I show up way late. I don't know, 2 hours late. Don't text her, don't call her. Nothing. I just show up finally. I don't come to the door. I don't introduce myself to whoever's there besides herself. Um, I sit in the driveway and I just honk my horn. And I don't like just beep beep. I mean, just hold it there. Don't get her door. First thing in the morning, she punched me. Nothing. Don't tell her she looks beautiful. And you just turn the music up and drive. Didn't say a word the whole way to the restaurant. Got there and I ordered for me, have our little lunch nap time deal, and then didn't say a word all night long. I just ate and got up. I left her the bill while I went to the bathroom, and I started to chase her around the outside little playground area. And then the next section was arts and crafts. Asked her if she wants to share my glue, or give her a pencil. So thought I was making her something spectacular, be the next Picasso. And then I said, "Well, I gotta go, so you need to find a ride home." And that was the end of that deal. So because she's very stinky and doesn't have great personal hygiene, so I bought a bottle or a little gift basket full of soaps. And I told her that once she got to the bottom of the body wash, there'd be a surprise for her. And then there was an engagement ring in the soap in the bottom of the bottle. She took it home, but I don't think she kept it. I think her mom probably threw it out the window on the way home. A really janky hotel room, like the $20, $15 a night. They're long or short, skinny or fat. They're little things that crawl. I'll just throw a fit and cry and kick and scream. Shh, just stop. I'll buy you whatever you want. Just shh. Don't make a scene. It's her way or the highway. But if you tell her no, then you're the bad guy. And just, yeah, it's definitely her world. Probably a little Yorkie Terrier with a little bow on top of its head between its ears, and it'd be named Princess. Shaved in the middle, but their butt and their shoulders and their head is still fluffy and just look half mental. 50. I don't I don't know. 27. They'd be baby one, baby two, three, four, so on, as many as we had. Shaquisha, Dominique, Tyrell, uh, Shakira, I like Jedediah. heck, I don't know. My mom duct taped my hands together in the grocery store because I kept grabbing stuff off the shelves. Put the fear of God into them. Sometimes maybe they'd mind a little bit better. A little swat on the butt never hurt anybody. I'm gonna ignore him so Timmy can throw his temper tantrum. We're just gonna keep strolling through the store and get in the car and go home. Or shh, 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 don't, shh. Oh, it drives me nuts. You're the parent, be the boss. They need to respect you, and your word is law. Trash everywhere, but it's trying to be, cleaned up. Just put something over it. Nobody will know it's there. Birds, and it smells funny, but you don't know what the smell is. Like dishwater that's been left in a pan and you gotta reach in and grab silverware. I don't like that. My house cleaning skills are immaculate, I think. I think that nobody should complain when I clean the house. Because number one, it doesn't get done all the time. So when it does, it's an act from God, truly is, I feel. Because I don't ever do it. I don't do, like the floorboards or the whatever they are. But I do clean, I do bleach things, especially when nobody's home. I'm really good about it because I have nothing else to do. And I vacuum. I don't mop, but I vacuum. If I have a Swiffer, I'll use a Swiffer. It's really slimy. It looks really good when you first look at it, and then you bite into it, and it's slimy, nasty goop. It's just terrible. It reminds me, if I had to eat moss out of a water trough, that's what I feel like it would taste like and look like. And it's just got this, the taste is just, it's just slime. And the smell, I don't even know how to describe it. It's the most awful thing in this entire world. I don't care who you are, you'll gag or puke or have to hold your breath. It's terrible. Just loud, obnoxious, don't really give a damn about anybody else and how they feel. Impolite, throw stuff in your face. We don't agree and don't see eye to eye, then they have to, it's one of these things. It's like finger in your chest, and just arrogance, I guess, is the worst of it all. And yeah. Some are kind of cute. The others are real ugly, nasty, bumpy looking things, and some are poisonous and can kill you, and slimy and just pretty gross. Just you're the first person I ever said I love you to, and to me that was something that meant more than a kiss or anything like that. Was, and in my world, love is it's a real thing and it's a big thing, and you don't just throw that word around. And when we first that first little rodeo in Lund, and we had our little 12 13-year-old kiss, that was uh I always, and then we talked that summer. I always thought about you all the time, even afterwards. And I never thought I'd ever see you again or hear from you again. But when I saw you in Winnemucca at the SSIR rodeo, and I told you, so one day you'll be single and I'll be single and we're gonna get married. I meant it. And then we've had our ups and downs, but the one thing that I can't get over is how much I truly love you and how much you truly love me. We could both do, and we both have done some, pretty crappy things and some really great things. And the thing that never ceases to amaze me is how we both can forgive each other, and how over the last 3 years we've both grown into better people. I feel like you've bettered me, and I hope I've bettered you, but I feel like us being together has made us stronger. You have definitely brought me closer to the Lord, even though I don't show it all the time. And you have made me grow up and helped me to realize I'm not a kid, even though sometimes I still act like it. And I couldn't have picked a better friend and someone who we have a lot in common, but we also have our differences, which is great because it's never a boring day with us. And I know that going forward in 20 years, 30 years, I will never change how I feel about you. I know that we're going to have rocky roads and some hills to climb, and we're going to have some really great, good old times. And I know that no matter what gets thrown at us, good, bad, or ugly, we're always going to be there together doing it. And I know that we're going to make a great team. We already do. And I just can't wait to marry you. I love you, honey.